Michael Rahman Osman, defensive end, Oklahoma.
Low rider, drives a little slower. Low rider, he's a real goer.
This is our table, which represents the time in seconds and distance in yards and shows different intervals where I pass different yards on the field.
This is our first equation, which was found by tracking his position versus time while running. Our second equation, which we found by taking his first derivative of our original equation, and it represents his velocity while running. Our third equation we found by taking the second derivative of our first equation, and it represents his acceleration while running.
This is our position versus time graph, which represents my position in yards as I jog across the field, and time in seconds.
This is our acceleration versus time graph, which we obtained by calculating the second derivative of our original equation. This graph represents his acceleration as he ran across the field.
This is our position versus time function, which we obtained by calculating the second derivative of our original equation, and it represents the velocity as I ran across the field, or the change in the position versus time.
The first bullet indicates where our max instantaneous velocity occurred. We found this by setting the acceleration equal to 0 and solving for x. The second bullet shows what yard line Abdul was at when he reached his max instantaneous velocity. We found this by plugging the answer to the first bullet into the position function. The third bullet converts our max instantaneous velocity into miles per hour. To achieve this, we plugged in the answer to the first question into the velocity function. We then converted the answer from yards per second to miles per hour.